Happy Monday, everyone. Jeanette Byro here. How are you all doing? How's your weekend been, your long weekend? I hope you've all been enjoying the sun. I hope you had some beautiful synchronistic alignments and the stop to smell the roses. How was that for you? I know for me, slowing down in some ways was beautiful. It was busy in other ways, but there's always moments. There's always moments. And sometimes that moment, I know for me, if it's nighttime and I get home and the moon's out, I get out of my car and I just stop for a minute and I stare up at the moon, stare up at the sky in awe and wonder. Like, there's moments everywhere. So I hope each and every one of you was able to take a moment. So let's see what's in the cards today. I have a different deck today. It's called the Modern Witch Tarot. It's really cute. So we're going to try this one out today and see how the messages are in here. I also want to say that I am hosting Cosmic Consciousness on Wednesday, and I'm going to be talking all about the Anunnaki. So if you're curious about the Anunnaki, their history, why they're here, why they've communicated with me as well, then definitely check out Cosmic Consciousness. You can find that at avalonspirit.com. All right, we have one jumper. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, let me just take a minute here to see which way we're going with this. I get it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so the first card out we have is the Ten of Wands. Now, we had this before last week too, and it was about putting down burdens, the end of a journey, that kind of idea. Now, the emphasis, the reason why it took me a moment is I was saying to Spirit, how do you want me, which way are we reading this? And they said the end of a journey, the end of a trial and tribulation. Many of us have been very accustomed to trials and tribulations, forcing ourselves to push through barriers, push through limitations, push through old narratives and break down narratives and like trials and tribulations and, you know, hitting these speed bumps and succeeding and moving through them. But like that kind of effort. And they're saying a lot of what happened this weekend with the energy for many of you watching this is you're able to put down that whole idea of continual trials and tribulations. You're in a phase now of stepping forward. You're in a phase now of the path evening out. So they're showing me like a really bumpy path, and now you've reached the point where like it's kind of smooth sailing for a little while. And that doesn't mean something won't come up, but it's not going to be the same journey of trials and tribulations that you've had before. So that's how they want to emphasize this. And that's for us to be able to take a breath. And maybe some of you this weekend had a very significant thing happen that you realize you finally can put down a burden. And although that's what we desire, sometimes when it actually happens, we're shocked and we're like, I can't believe that actually happened. And although I have been dreaming of this, I don't know how to deal with it in this moment. And that's okay. It's okay to take time once the trials are over to, you know, recalibrate. You don't have to rush that. But what they want to emphasize for many of us is the trials are, that phase is done, end of a journey. There's a new journey. Now, part of this new journey is with this Three of Pentacles here. This Three of Pentacles card is about working together as a team. I'm trying to not get the reflection. Pentacles is very earthy based, so it's working together as a team on this planet in ways to really manifest reality, not just with your spirit team, but this is in your life. So where in your life have things started to come together with others that allow you to move forward in the directions of your dreams? Because there are situations or places where your opinion, your thoughts, your wisdoms from all of your lessons matters. So this is coming into reality now for us to kind of take advantage of. It takes the pairing of many, okay? And what you need to do in that is remember your role as the King of Wands. Now, King of Wands can be any gender. This is just the masculine energy of it. So meaning the more decisive, more action-oriented version of self. With this new energy, you get to choose which directions you want to go and what you want to do with it, right? You're always in the driver's seat, but you're always also co-creating with the universe. And that co-creation is coming in as the Knight of Cups. So the universe is going to continue. Yeah, they're showing me a parade. Because as I was saying, they're going to continue. I also asked them in my mind, wasn't this the energy of the whole weekend though, and last week of you all bringing in stuff like spirit? And they said, what you think is just a single horse is actually a parade. So the universe has a parade of many things coming into your world for alignments. And that kind of makes sense with the 10 of Pentacles we got on Friday, actually. There's many areas where this is coming in. So it's not just a single horse coming with a cup, but many horses coming in with many different cups and opportunities. But what's required is you sitting on this throne, realizing that you don't have to be in defense or trudging this old energetic journey. You're in a new journey that has new people, new connections, new energetics at play. So try and see where you might be holding back in that dynamic. Now, if you're not holding back in that dynamic, that's perfect. Then you don't need to concern yourself with this 10 of Wands. You already know that. And maybe this is just that reinforcement of like, yep, I thought so, perfect, right? And you can focus in on holding your own energy, sitting there in a new frequency. You've earned that position on the throne. The universe is bringing horses and cups, and you have the people around you needed to help you bring these things into fruition. So there's a different kind of action energy, and that action energy is what things can you do while the universe is doing its part? What can you also do for you in your journey, in your sovereign right to help yourself moving forward? So I think that's beautiful. That's nice, continued momentum, continued energetics in the direction we want to go. So I love this. So I will leave that for you all today. May this message help you feel that forward motion. I also want to say retrospection and contemplation are also very valuable right now too. So still taking more time to stop and smell the roses. I still feel that. Reflect on how far you've come, on what has changed, who you are now, to really anchor in your ability to sit on your throne, your ability to sit comfortably there because you know you've earned it. You earned it because your heart and your body and your spirit was willing to go there. Your mind was willing to go there. So now you get to live in an energy that's more connected to your passion and purpose. So I think that's beautiful. All right, everyone, I will leave that for you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow.